He'll do a lap like he
The
about to
views and
go,
opinions expressed in the Straight
and
Dope
then
Show
I'll
are
walk
those of the
away,
hosts and guests and do
and then
not
he come right
necessarily
back
reflect the
behind
official
me,
policy or position of the
and it's
show, The
like,
Uplift
bro,
Society, or Rock the Crowd TV. The
doing
show is
all right,
intended
I'm
for
gonna go
entertainment
close it, and
purposes
then I'll
only and does
close
not
it,
provide
and 5
professional or
minutes
legal
later, he
advice.
like,
Listening to
hey,
or
bro,
watching the show is at your own risk, and the
can
creators of
we,
the show are not
you know what I
responsible for
mean?
any damages or losses that may
And
result
then
from
I
its
yell at
content.
him and
Enjoy
open
the
it,
show.
and he does that shit again. And it's like, you know what?
This is our routine.
Who's really the boss here? What if, with reincarnation, coming back as a dog is really like top tier? Because you can do what you want. You can pick your own house.
I imagine cat might be a little bit over that. It depends on the owner, though.
A cat get his ass whooped in these streets.
But if you at home,
you don't know what you're gonna be though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
It might be a little bit over that. Because if you get a really good cat owner, they live like
I hear
the
you.
biggest kings and
I
queens
hear you,
ever.
dog. But most dogs and cats come from the streets.
Right, it is a hard not life for a cat. Right, it is a hard not life, bro. They really be out here surviving on their own too.
Yeah, by the time they get to you, they done been through some wars and shit.
A lot of shit.
I know how to survive out here. Dogs, but they get kind of pampered a little bit from birth.
It might be. That might be the way, just to be a dog, huh? Just always be up under my owner.
And even then...
And get everything I want.
Even then, if you just hit the streets for somebody be like, he's clean.
He's clean. I'll take him in.
Oh, look at the little dog. Give him the sad eyes. They all know how to do the sad eyes.
What kind of dog, though? Because I feel like all black people are pits, bro. We love pits. We not, but we want to be. When you thought about what dog it was a pit. Don't even say it was something else. It was a pit.
Nah.
Don't fucking lie to me, nigga.
Nah. I was thinking of a beagle or a Shar-Pei.
I don't believe that shit.
Why not? I had a Shar-Pei and a beagle.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Still feel like that pit was the one that popped in your head first.
Not a ferocious pit though, like a friendly pit.
Yeah. And when you thought about that face, that cute face,
it was a beagle.
It was a pit.
It was a beagle.
It was a pit.
I mean, we just saw Jabroni, but it was a beagle.
Jabroni kind of looks like a pit.
He is. Yo, I'm Ludo.
I'm Trey B the Wonder.
This is the Straight Dope Show. I hope you're watching this on Rock the Crowd TV. If not, please do.
Do we strike poses? Do we do that now?
We can, but we should probably discuss that beforehand. I saw you doing it. I was just gonna let you rock, but if you want me to do one too. Oh shit. So, NBA season is right around the corner.
You know, this is my favorite time of the year.
It's like Christmas for you.
Yes.
And
I've been playing this year too, so it feels better. Out there getting my step.
You're one of them cats that watch the games with your headband and the basketball in your hand?
No, but I wouldn't knock anyone who would. Like, I really wouldn't. And also, you was talking about me on the last one, stuff that I could fit now that I wasn't fitting before. Remember that Mullen jersey you gave me?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yo.
I put that shit on. I was like, okay, I put this on before and it was kind of tight, but I can fit it.
Bruh.
I can really fit it now, but I can rock
Mullen
that
jersey
shit.
is a child size.
I don't give a fuck.
Yo, I gave this dude a Chris Mullen 1991 Warriors jersey.
It was a medium, bro.
Yeah, that's a child size.
How you gonna start both episodes? Anyway!
That's not a bad thing. It's just hilarious.
We off that anyway.
We talking about current basketball.
I refuse.
Bruh, y'all open the door and be mad when I walk in.
Current basketball. We're gonna start with Iggy. Current basketball.
Current Warriors.
And nigga that's on his way out.
Current retired Warriors.
Hey, Iggy was the shit in a lot of different points of his career. What was your favorite point?
I don't really got one. As I didn't, I mean, I remember him with the Sixers, and I remember him with the Warriors, and I remember him with the, as I think about it, I remember him with the Nuggets. And it's like, he was never a superstar to me. He was always a really decent player. He like Doug Christie.
Oh, really?
To me.
All right, well, the way I remember him, because I remember when he played with AI, and Iggy was that dude that could do a bunch of stuff that other players couldn't do. He just didn't score a bunch of points all the time.
Yeah.
So it was one of those, like, he just wasn't a complete scorer. But he could do everything else. So it was like, to me, he was still a star player. I always value that type of shit.
I didn't like...
Like, the ability to be able to dribble and pass the way he could.
I'm not saying, like... There's no disrespect to calling him Doug Christie, because Doug Christie was one of them intangible players that would do everything else but score. Right?
He could score, though.
No, but I'm saying that would be the step up he has on a Doug Christie.
Yeah.
But in my mind, that's what he is, because he's not known for scoring. He's known for being the smart player. He's known for
defense and everything.
Yeah, right. He's known for the intangibles, bro. The shit that other people don't do. But
I still feel like he's like an all-star, though. He's been even if he wasn't an all-star, he was close to all-star his whole career.
I can't say that. And the only reason I can't say that is because I didn't pay attention. Like, I wasn't... Like, it's how people feel about Paul George, bro. I don't know shit about Paul George, but niggas love him.
Damn. All right, I can tell you about Paul. Paul is the dude you build your my character to be. Like, I feel like we've said that before about him. No, he's literally the guy you're going to build your my character to be. He's going to be about 6'7", 6'8".
But that's what...
Be able to dunk, dribble, shoot.
All of that is cool, but that's what I'm saying is that because I didn't see his game, wasn't paying attention to basketball at the time.
Especially back in the East, huh? I'm
not, you know what I mean? It's like, who is Paul George, bro? No disrespect to him.
Because his first few years was the years that mattered when he was going up against
when he was
LeBron.
With Indiana. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. All I know about him is losing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like you getting there, your all-star years and all that. All I've seen you do was lose when it mattered. And the same with Iguodala. You could have did all those other things. All I've seen you do is be the old smart player, and that's what sticks out to me.
Yeah, because those moments when they lose in those younger parts of your career, getting to the playoffs is an accomplishment. Getting to the second round of the playoffs is a huge accomplishment for a young player. So those are the things that matter. So it's like when we look at Ja Morant, he might not have done anything yet, but he's gotten to the second round. You know what I mean? He's established himself as somewhat of a legacy. You know what I mean? And 10 years from now, he might not be a championship player, or he might be a championship player, but on someone else's team. But he started at this point.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. As far as Iggy goes, like when he was with AI at Young, it looked great. And then did they get to Denver together? Did they get traded there or whatever?
Did they trade there together? I don't know if they traded there together, but I don't know. I do know they were there together.
Right. And then they was in Denver, and they had years in Denver. Yeah. But again, it's like I see flashes of you, but you're not ringing bells for me.
Yeah, he wasn't even in Denver as long as Iggy was.
Right.
Yeah. Because honestly, Iggy's years in Denver was dope because they were dope teams and they were fun teams, but it was at the same time that the Warriors were coming up, which is what he was seeing, where it was like, I'm going to make the switch because I love what they're doing over there. And that's where I think his career started to take the Hall of Fame type of trajectory, where it's like before that, he would have just been a dude that was like dope in his, career. Yeah,
but I mean, speaking of Hall of Fame, what does that mean? Because I don't think, I don't know. He's really...
You could be we're all good players, but it's the things that you actually accomplish as a good player.
He's not an all-time player to me.
He's not. But everybody in the Hall of... But no, that's not fucking true. The Hall of Fame is a bunch of really good players with the best accomplishments. Not the best players. Really good players with the best accomplishments. We were on the best teams. They did the best things. We were a part of that. We were champions.
I mean, they
And
gave him.
it's really fucking political when they do Hall of Fames. That's why I get irritated when I hear this shit, because it's like, he has what normal people would call a Hall of Fame career, but because his name isn't as bright, it would take a while for him to actually make the Hall of Fame. But he will.
I mean, like
Somebody with a bigger name might make it immediately, like fucking Anthony Davis. He hasn't done half as much as he's done in his career. But because you like the name and it's bigger, you like him more. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. Since you put it that way, I have to agree because it is really political, and he has the accomplishments and the accolades, the all defensive teams,
an all-time great.
Yeah.
Like, there's very, very few people that have 4 championships actually
and that's
contributed to him. Even that bullshit fucking Finals MVP we talk about, that's a major accomplishment for a player of his caliber.
Not that you're right, but I still don't see it. I'm not hating. I just don't see it. I'm not like I want it for him. Like, you know what I mean? If that's what people say, that's what people say. I wouldn't say he's not.
I think
he
doesn't believe he's a Hall of Famer himself.
Okay, then me and him in the same page.
Yeah, check that. Like, him as a player,
he
doesn't even believe he's a Hall of Famer because he feels like there's so many greater players than me that did so much.
Well, because it's like when you say how many people have these championships, right? And it's like, I don't think that's fair when you have. It's like the knock on Charles Barkley, right? It's like, it's not fair when you got fucking Goku going Super Saiyan, and y'all scorched the earth for 3 straight years, right? And them was my peak prime. I'm playing the best I've ever played years, and we get beat by nigga the superstar or the most amazing nigga on earth. Like, all right, bro. Like, so, and if you happen to be on his team, right? Then it's like, yeah, so his accomplishments, he got 4 championships. It's like, bro, Goku. Like,
it wasn't just Goku.
But
you had Goku and Vegeta.
But
crazy. This nigga had the whole Dragon Ball Z
But you
squad.
see what I'm saying? It's like, but that's what I'm saying. It's like when you say his accomplishments, how many championships he's won. It's like everybody that won a championship with LeBron. It's like, nigga.
Nah, he was like Goku.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, and nobody else was there.
But that's what I mean as far as, like, with Steph and them, we scorched the earth. Bro, nobody expected this. Nobody planned for this. And we scorched the earth 4 times. Like, and we wasn't supposed to.
Z-Squad, I'm telling you, bro. I like that. That's a good analogy for them.
So it's like, yeah, that's not. I don't get the analogy because I don't know fucking anime like that.
You don't know Dragon Ball?
Nah, not at all.
You don't even know the Z Squad, bro? Yamcha?
I did. Wait, you heard me say Goku and Super Saiyan.
You know Vegeta though, right?
Is that the green nigga?
That's Piccolo.
Okay. So no, I don't. Wait, was Vegeta his brother? Or was he the like the opposite? Like he was always trying to fight Goku.
He was always trying to fight Goku.
Okay,
they were like the last 2 Saiyans.
Yeah. Look, bro, I gave you the extent of my anime knowledge, and you kept pushing the boundary. I said Goku and Super Saiyan, and you said all this other shit.
I need you to get into this. You've known me for 10 years, bro.
Bro, I tried. You see, I gave you a little bit.
You gave me Death Note. You gave me Death Note. And that mattered. It did matter because you've seen over the years, Death Note has been in a bunch of different types of things. They made a whole Simpsons episode.
Bro, I was going to say Death Note is Death Note crosses boundaries, bro. Everybody, like, they just put Shinigamis in shit.
Shinigami is just a Reaper?
No, but I'm saying he looked like the Death Note.
Dead ass.
Like, real. I hear what you're saying, but
they made him like him, though. Everybody's like Ryu now, you know, eating apples and shit.
Hey, no,
and that fucking music, bro. That do. They play that music all the time when the nigga's smart.
Hey, that is it's interesting how that is culturally relevant. Like how relevant, I should say, how relevant it has been for us. I mean, it's like fucking Transformers and shit.
Well, yeah, because back in the 80s, there were the ones that got people into it.
Yeah.
And there was, I think it was Transformers.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Astro Boy, shit like
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Death Note and I think Attack on Titan are the ones that people who don't watch anime and we try to get you into, we would throw those ones at you and see if you latch on.
Mm-hmm.
Because it depends on what you kind of like.
None of this has to do with the NBA or Iguodala.
Wow.
But like I said, if he says he's not a Hall of Famer, then I agree with him. I'm not, and it's not a knock. It's just that I don't like. But it's what you said. You don't ring to me. Like I know who you are. I know you're a really good player, but your name don't ring bells. I'm not like, oh, remember that one? Oh, I was watching this. It don't ring like that to me, right?
Iggy's one of those players that's like, you know how people put a lot of championship, like ridiculous squads together where they pick names and teams? But
I mean, I used to put him on my 2K team.
Yeah, you know how I mean? You can't put everybody on your team, but if
Yeah.
you can get somebody like Iggy, he would put everything together.
Yeah.
He's one of those players that make championship squads.
I agree with that, but I don't think that is Hall of Fame level.
I feel you. Because he doesn't believe it either, but I still believe he's a Hall of Famer.
I absolutely agree that you need players like him of his status and his skill level to win championships with. But the caveat is you need so many other pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's one on the board.
He's one.
Like he
ain't it.
Right. He not the king on the board or the queen on the board. He can't move everywhere. He may do some shit though, but he not it. So that's it.
Definitely ain't it.
That's it. But I mean, he finally retired, Mr. Bionic, brother. Hey, yo, they just be putting these cats. They bodies be going through it, dog. Like, you know how I said in the last episode, I have not broken a sweat on purpose in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they break a sweat every day in their body. Like how you feel. They feel like that every day.
Every single day. And it's a lot worse because I know they having knee problems and they got to get shot up and shit. There's the people who do work on them every day.
Yeah.
It's because it's really pain. Like I said, that pain from the middle of my foot, I'm pretty sure that's because I keep shooting jumpers and I'm jumping off the top of my foot.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm a jump shooter all the time and I'm shooting thousands of shots a day.
Yo, that's wild, yo. So, shout out to him for playing that long because he's been in the league for what? Not 10, been in their 20s, what? 16, 17?
2004.
19? Or it might have been dubbed with the COVID year.
I think 19.
Okay. But that's still like a lot. What time? When did.
Long ass time.
He came in after LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
2004. Yeah, LeBron 2003. That LeBron still going is one of the best things ever. Because look, hey, Steven Adams is on the board, and I just wanted to put him up there because it's like it's such a huge blow to that team, but he's up in age, and you kind of have to account for it. He's not that old, but he's old enough to he's like my age, where it's like injuries start to happen.
It's hilarious because I feel like 3 or 4 episodes ago I was harping on no old niggas. And then you was like, nah, bro, I'm not going to give you that just because they 30 and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I don't mean they old, they blah, 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 blah. And it's like, uh-huh. And I'm like, Steven Adams is like 29, dog.
Yeah.
But everything you said is exactly what I be saying. It's like, bro, we just went over it. Jump shooters and all this other stuff. How many times you running? You're not supposed to run that many miles in a lifetime. You're not supposed to jump that many times in a lifetime.
Not really. I mean, you can.
You can, but bro, your body gonna hate you forever. You see how Magic Johnson walked? He ain't even jump like that.
Yeah.
You don't even see Michael Jordan walk because they like that's not greatness.
He probably got a limp and everything. We don't need to see that.
Same way they hide when LeBron get dunked on. We just cut them. I just dropped his photos.
It's a lot now.
Trying to tell.
Shit happens. That nigga be trying to get out the way.
Not fast enough.
That shit happened with Kuminga. He drove past him so fucking fast. One quick just
he wasn't ready.
I'm already in the lane. What pow? You know, he was looking at his help Like, what the fuck?
Where
and
was
it was
you
one
at?
of those, like, nigga, you got crossed so fast. How are you even going to say anything?
Niggas, you supposed
I
to
couldn't
be
even
there.
try to get there because
Like,
you got crossed so damn fast.
I didn't expect you to get beat like that. So, who we talking about first? We talk about basketball in general, as the tip-off is later this week, or what's today?
Basketball in general.
It would be tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah, because the Warriors play and I think the Lakers play.
Oh.
But, yeah, the Warriors play the Suns, which is a pretty big game.
Okay.
And then I think
so
the Lakers
this will
play
come
Denver.
out.
I'm pretty sure the Lakers play Denver,
This
right?
will come out after that. Let's check. Let's double check.
Yeah.
Because, so how do you feel about that? The Lakers in Denver.
If it's the Lakers,
Wait.
I want to make sure that one's the game.
No, I mean, do you think that that's a rivalry to look at? Like,
yes, because they was talking shit.
Well, I feel like nobody. I mean, fuck LeBron.
It's because it's a West Coast thing. It's not one of those like, the East Coast. I called like when Steph called the Boston. I'm proud daddy of the Boston Celtics. Uh-huh. It's a jab at him, but we don't see you that often. It doesn't matter if we see you in the championships. Then it's war again. Mm-hmm. But if we don't, then it wouldn't matter. In the West, nigga, you talk that shit, we gonna see you over and over again throughout the year. And the playoffs, my nigga. You gotta go through us because we gonna try to be there at the top. So
I mean
it is war. It's beef.
I feel like that's cold when they win. This nigga LeBron pulling out the social media stuff to take their shine. That's where the shots come in.
I feel you, but this is always what happened. They did it to us when we won and we was shining. We did it back to them when they won and they was shining. And now he doing it back. It's like, look, y'all gonna take y'all shots to us? That's cool. That's cool. Just know we coming.
But
we coming back.
Look, all I know.
I'm ready to come back.
Hey, look, all I know is LeBron at that press conference. I saw the grade.
All I know is the West was weak last year.
All I know is LeBron been acting like an old man, and I saw the grades in the post game.
Y'all right. I can't say shit about that on the LeBron thing. I ain't no Laker fan, so I'm not gonna sit here and defend LeBron or any of that. But the whole West is stacked this year compared to the year before. So
I agree.
Denver might run it back, but they're gonna have to go through the gauntlet this time
because they're not getting no respect at all. Like,
I'm not gonna sit here and say they're not gonna run it back. They can run it back, but they gotta go through the gauntlet.
Well, I'm saying. They getting treated like the Warriors got treated when they won the championship. Whatever the first one was. When we don't even care about y'all.
Yeah.
It wasn't, you didn't win and LeBron lost.
It was 2015.
Whatever that is, it's the same type of feeling.
I think that's bullshit though. But it's only because the West wasn't what it was normally.
Well, no, I mean I'm saying that's how they talking across the league because of all the changes and things. Mm-hmm. Right? Like it's not just in the West where they hating on them and ain't nobody talking about them. Nah, they talking about the Bucks getting Dame. They talking about what else happened? Jordan Poole going off. They talking about
You right about Bucks and Dame. You right about the Bucks and Dame. I give you that.
They talking about
the Celtics and
yeah, there we go. There we go.
Get out of here. That one, bro.
Wizards and 8. Like I'm trying to tell you.
You keep mentioning Jay. We gonna get to him.
But I'm saying they not all of the Celtics, the niggas, the Bucks, the Lakers.
We believe in the Bucks and the Celtics.
Golden
on the
State, Wemby, the Bulls might do something because don't nobody talk about it, but their squad is still the same.
We talking about everything but the Nuggets. This is not their championship.
You see what it is? That's my point.
They had their parade and nobody cared.
That's my point. I can keep going. With James Harden not showing up to work.
Literally everything else. So it's kind of worse than the Warrior year because it was only the LeBron talk.
You're right.
It was just the fact that, and it was insulting enough, but it's because it's LeBron.
Right.
It wasn't everything else.
Everything else, bro.
Everything else.
Nobody's talking about you repeating. Nobody's talking about anything with you.
We're talking about everything else. Oh, the Suns, like you said, on the West. The Suns,
everything.
We like those guys.
Everything else, bro. So yeah, And like you said, they haven't changed anything. They players are still their players. They still a good
They
basketball
lost some
team.
pieces.
Did they? Who they lose?
That Brown dude that was helping them. I want to say another one of they bench players is gone. They got their starters though, right?
I mean, we'll see, dog.
I think they got all their starters back. So
Oh, and Bradley Beal going to the Suns and not Miami. Like so many things. I feel like the dude in Miami was feeling like I was feeling.
how did Miami get fucked twice? That's crazy.
Huh?
Because they kept getting involved in trades. It's like, yeah, we're gonna get this player. We're gonna get this player.
Because my assumption is what they was asking for, they wasn't trying to give up. Or it's the same thing I had said about Bradley Beal. I think when it was like, is he a X amount of dollar player? Right? I forgot what it was, but it was something like that. Like, he's this good? Oh, him and Tyler Hero. Dude said
$30 million better than him.
Yeah.
Was that it?
I think it was something like that. Like we got Tyler Hero already. Is dude $30 million better than Tyler Hero?
No. Then why do we need him?
That's the math on that.
I feel that.
Right? Because it's like, dog, I like you and shit, but
we could just get a ball to Tyler Hero more.
We can try to make him better.
Honestly, you just give him more shots. He's like Jordan Poole. Just give him the ball more. He'll do shit. Like, he can do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it might not be efficient. He might dribble the ball off his leg. You know what I mean?
Hey, well,
gotta give
what
and
do you
take.
think that is though? In the modern NBA, like, what's up with these cats that are shooters and ball handlers that can't fucking handle the ball?
It's hard to make those double moves and come back to a shot and stay in control. And the fact that they're doing that at a young age and they're getting the free reign to do it is going to help them later on in the year. Nobody is Kyrie. Kyrie has like an incredible amount of control in order to do that. Actually, the best part about his game is the fact that he loses the ball as often as he does and still gets past people. Mm-hmm. Like, most people can't do that. When they lose the ball, it's just a scramble play. I got to give it up now. So it's like, that's the thing. JP is one of those dudes that's like, eventually he's going to be as good as Kyrie is with the ball in his hands. Eventually. He ain't there yet, though. But eventually he will be that good because it's like, I do the things that they do. Mm-hmm. So it's like the young kids in the game are trying to be that good with the ball in their hands. It's not just the point guard anymore. It's everybody.
Well, not, but I think my question is, because it's not just them two. We just happen to be talking about them right now. It seems like
the point guard. No, it's not a point guard anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Point forward changed it for everyone.
Well, no, but that's my point. Is it changed it for everyone. But bro, if you can't dribble, you can't dribble.
You can't. They can dribble. They dribble too much.
But I'm saying I'm not talking about them two no more. I'm talking about everybody.
Yeah,
this is something
but
that
you mean the dribble off your leg all the time thing, right? But that's my point. It's still the same thing. It's just that they don't have as much skill, but we're trying to get it. Everybody's trying to be a point forward in a way because that's the way the game is played now. You're either a point guard or a point forward. Even if you're a center, my nigga, we still need you to try.
We need you to dribble.
Wimby, we need you to be out here doing this. I know you don't like it, but that's the game. That's where it's going. Giannis, who can't fucking dribble, is a point forward. He don't lose the ball, though.
That's what I'm talking about. Right? Yeah, because they let him fucking run 9 steps. That's what I'm talking about.
He also don't try to do dribble moves. And when you see him try to do dribble moves, they don't look the same.
Because you shouldn't be doing this. You 7-something feet tall. Bro, how far is the ball away from the ground when you dribble? Like a whole 4 or 5 feet up?
6'10".
Bro, stop. Stop.
He hella big, bro.
Dog, just run past him and call for the oop. Every time.
It's better if I had a ball, bro.
No, it's not.
Because if I can dribble, I can just go through people.
That's not rugby.
But I can. Though. This is what makes Kuminga so good. This nigga can't be stopped. He's 6'8". He ain't even as big as Giannis is.
Yeah, he called for the oop.
He don't need to call for the oop. Give him the ball, and when he in space, these niggas can't stop him. They just foul him every time, and it look ugly, but it's like, fuck it, it's working. It
So,
really looked ugly too. So it's like if he was to be a star, it wouldn't look good unless he was making them shots.
that's terrible.
That's the game, dog.
That's
You have an ability to be a weapon,
yeah. I think,
whether it looks good or not.
What's the new shit I'm gonna watch? I think I'm gonna start watching pickleball. They got professional pickleball.
Get the fuck out of here. You need to be watching Wimby and get off this train you on about not liking big dudes that can dribble and score like small guys.
What's the new sport? What's the new sport they want to come in?
I'm not.
They still putting bowling on TV.
I'm not with it. Bowling. Not volleyball or some shit that makes sense. Nigga, bowling.
I think that would be more entertaining.
Fuck
for
out
me.
of here.
Nah, dog. Wimby, bruh. You seen the pictures. It's everything that I said it was, and I don't want to see it. It's not. Bruh,
I heard why so many times.
Look, Bomani said it best. You got grown men running around acting like they playing basketball with their dad, and not like their dad that wants them to shoot better. It's their dad that's gonna throw their shit every chance they get. And it's like, yeah, that's not entertaining for me. I don't care to see this. Because he's too fucking tall. And like, it's all I said, right? He could just stand there by the rim. Hey, dog, the fuck you doing? Throw it over here. Every time. He could do that. And what they gonna do to stop it? Nothing. Because nobody can jump that high. They can't even jump to his hand. They can't even jump to high five the nigga. You feel me? They can't. They can't, bruh. They could stand in front of him and jump up and they get to like his elbow. It's like, all right, bro, cool. All right, on defense, Cats is shooting 3-pointers, bro. He jumping from the paint, blocking they 3-pointers like a dad throws little kid shots. Like, so I'm teaching you how to shoot.
So, like, okay, because
so this
he's
is
not even going to be
it's not
as
cute
dominant as, like, a Wilt Chamberlain was. You wouldn't have wanted to see that, would you?
Huh?
You wouldn't have wanted to see Wilt.
Yeah, I would, because he was just playing against white boys, so I would have loved that. I'd have loved that see Wilt, bro. It would have been amazing. We on that camera. It would have been amazing.
This sounds like bullshit.
I would love
that
to
don't
see
make
it.
no sense, bro.
Why not?
Because Wilt Chamberlain was dominant in stupid ways.
Yeah.
Where the game wasn't really fair.
Yeah.
He isn't even going to be that. He's just going to block shit and make crazy looking highlights sometimes. And he going to score in ways that you don't usually see. But he ain't going to be so dominant that he's like, I'm averaging 50, I'm averaging 25 rebounds and 10 blocks. Nigga, like fucking Wilt was. He's not going to be like that. That's not what we see with him. We see projected maybe 35. That would be incredible. That would be incredible. He might not ever even do that. He might not ever even break 30 points a game.
All right.
In context, yes, it looks a little ridiculous because of how tall he is. He's also 19 and getting moved around out there. He also got played off the floor because he can't keep up. He was winded after a couple rounds. It was like, I was killing him, though. But let's help me out, though. That nigga had to catch his breath. He gotta work it up, man. He'll be all right. You gotta work it out, though. I'm loving this, man. He could be one of the best things I've ever seen play basketball. And after Steph being one of the best things I've ever seen play basketball, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're always negative.
Not always.
I don't know if you ever going back down on this one, though.
I don't. It seems like I'm always hating. I'm not necessarily hating on him individually. I'm hating on the hype machine and what it's going to do with anything that he does. So if you're looking at...
I don't even care about the hype machine.
Yeah, you don't.
I saw it for like 5 minutes and was like, wow.
Yeah, but that's my point, bro. Because he can make you go, wow. Same with fucking Michael Jordan. Same with LeBron James.
You're going to see it that much more on the internet. I get it.
I don't care to see it that much. It's not impressive to me because you're that much bigger than these niggas. Like, it's not at the end of the
You
day.
did not care about that block at all, huh?
No.
He did that shit twice.
That's what. So I'm supposed to care because he could do this shit.
dope.
He could do this shit with ease
It was
because niggas ain't anticipating this reach.
Nah, they were trying. No, they were trying.
That's kind of.
It was dope.
See, yeah.
And then Kuminga made one over him, and it was like a highlight because it was like, that nigga got floaters. That nigga got sauce. He did the turnaround. It was like, and the shit went over that nigga big ass hand, floated all the way down. That was nice. That was touch.
That was a child throwing it up over his dad.
Can you not? Can we not?
And it was like he threw. You know what? He threw it up like Jason Kidd threw that pass over Yao Ming. He couldn't see, but he just threw it. It was like, did I do it? Did I do it?
It was nice.
Did I? Ah, shit.
It was nice.
Uh-huh.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Back in the days, niggas had to do this before anyway. When they were skyscrapers and they had to learn how to play with the big dudes that were, blocking everything and doing them little hook shots. They had to learn back then too. They gotta learn with this guy. You gotta get your skills back up. You should be happy about this. Get your inside game back up. He ain't that damn good. Fucking the funny part is he blocked Wiggins shit. He blocked the dog shit out of his shit, right? And it's because Wiggins didn't put no move on him. He didn't do nothing. Kuminga's young ass got out there, hit him with a move, and floated that shit right over him. Nah, bro, I ain't giving it to you. I think
I ain't asking for it, bro. I'm just saying
because it makes the league better. They got to try harder to go against whatever he brings. I like that.
Yeah, whatever.
I like that shit.
So Wizards in 8.
You really believe that? Like, Wizards in 8 doesn't even make sense. But you know what I mean? Like, are they going to be the 8th seed? Like, I don't even know if they're going to be the 8th seed. Do you believe that?
Yeah. Name 8 teams better.
We did this before, and I was like at 10 or 11, and you were like, whatever, I'm just hating. So, hey.
Let's try it again. Because I feel like he was just hating. The Sixers ain't better than them now.
Yes, they are.
With what?
They whole team
Who
with
there?
Joel.
Who? And who? And who?
Maxey.
Who's that?
The guard.
Okay.
The guard that would guard him.
The guard that picked up all of the James Harden moves and attitudes.
Is James Harden still there?
James Harden has not shown up for work.
Oh, really? That nigga's MIA. That might not be bad for the team.
Bruh. Hold on, let me see. I don't know, bro. They said James Harden and Lil Baby was into some shit, and I don't want to look up his name.
James Harden and Lil Baby was out at the club, but he didn't report to practice the next day. More to you.
James Harden still absent.
Yep.
See, so name them teams.
Philly. I'm still picking Philly over the Washington Bullets.
Hater,
nigga.
bro.
Get the fuck out of here, the fucking
hater.
Bullets. When were the Bullets anything good?
They gonna be good. Now.
When Westbrook was on the team,
they was never good. They be good now.
The fuck out of here.
They have never been like.
And Kyle Kuzma,
Bro, stop hating on the ultimate role play.
the ultimate fourth option. You know what's funny? Kyle Kuzma is like alternate Wiggins. He's like reverse Flash Wiggins. That nigga's. It's like he ain't gonna necessarily. No, he's not gonna necessarily do what's the right thing, but he is gonna do something.
Yeah, absolutely. Kuzma gonna do something, that's for sure.
It's gonna be something. It might be heroic. It might not. It might fuck the game up. But he gonna do something. Somebody
said something was like, your favorite NBA player is Kyle Kuzma, and I was like, yo, why you hating, dog?
Hey, because it's great. It's a good insult. It really is. It really shows like a level of things. It's like you're definitely a casual watcher if you sit here telling me about Kyle Kuzma.
One of the best, nigga.
Right. Nigga, so is Ben Simmons from 3.
Hey. Oh, my bad. Hold on.
That nigga can shoot now, huh?
Hey. Ben Simmons is about to be comeback player of the year.
Hey, fuck out of here with that bullshit.
You know what's funny is you just mad because you was saying this shit last year. You was a year too early, my nigga. You was just a year too early.
I just don't believe it anymore.
Bruh, no.
No, you gotta show me first.
Nah,
Bruh. Give me
seen-
like a good month.
Have you seen him
Nah,
out there?
don't preseason me, cuz give me a good month.
Nah, bro. Look,
I ain't trying to practice preseason
No, check this
videotape it.
out.
Nope.
I hear you. I hear you because he was making me mad.
We've seen legendary videos of Ben Simmons in the offseason.
No, I've been mad at those because
It's still the offseason.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
No, bro, but none of them clips was ever.
everything you've seen is still the offseason.
But check it out though.
falling
But
for
check it out though. But check it out though.
It's whispering in your ear.
All them clips we seen was him practicing in a gym with a coach, talking about working, putting it in, blah 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 blah. Right? These new ones.
Nope.
These new Ben Simmons
Nope.
clips.
Nope.
These new Ben Simmons
He's
clips.
done this before.
Bruh,
That's
he
not
out there
true.
in preseason.
That's not true. He
out
did it
there
before.
with people in the
He
stands.
did it before.
No, he didn't.
He did it.
When?
I swear you
He
can
didn't.
look
Bruh.
it up.
Nah, bro, he
Look
wasn't
it up.
shooting though.
It's because it's a myth now.
He wasn't
It's
shooting.
because it's a myth
He wasn't
now.
shooting, bruh. Like he was out there, he just wasn't shooting. And
I swear.
And y'all kept shitting on him, bruh. Y'all made him quit.
You don't want to believe me because I was the first to believe.
This nigga said, I'm not jumping back on that bandwagon. You can't make me. Fuck that dude. And I'm telling you, Ben Simmons about to be everything y'all said he was 3 years ago.
You know what's funny too? He probably just got on a team where his teammates believe in him and just treat him better.
Yeah.
He's just happier to
And
be
he
around.
actually had an injury. Like he healed up.
Good to go now, y'all. Cool. We're happy to have you here. Great, I love it. Let's start practice.
Broadcaster wrote Ben off.
Ain't nobody talking shit about you in the media. Things just going along.
Ray, the coach like you. You ain't just got beef with everybody in the locker room.
In the media, they got everything. Fans don't like you.
Everywhere you go, they talking shit.
Bro, Philly, bro. What happens in Philly? Is that where players go to die in the NBA? Is it just,
Oh, that shit
what's happening
wild.
there?
This is good. This is a good question. I mean, Embiid's still there.
Yeah, but his career was the process, and it doesn't look like it's working out. You know?
Hey. So the process took 8 years.
It's not
Hold on. The process took 8 years, and then when we thought the process was done, right? What happened?
He went into reprocessing.
I said, when we played it back on the file check, there was an error, so he had to process it again.
Had to go back and reprocess.
Hey, because I'm trying to think when was the I'm bullshitting, but when was the process over? Was it when they lost to Jimmy Butler in the corner, or
The process was never over. He adopted the name to himself because now I'm the process.
okay?
He
Cool.
literally
No, look,
took the
hey,
ego
Hey, no, but look,
of the whole thing and put it on himself.
but it's cool. Hey, so when do you think he thought the process was done?
When he thinks he's done in Philly,
So like,
bigger conversation
so
here.
like now,
Do you think he's done in Philly?
I would be if I was him.
Probably.
like,
I don't think they're gonna trade him.
well,
though.
no,
If they do trade him, it's gonna be one of those like
the question,
crazy ass deadline nobody saw coming things, or it's gonna be one of those at the end of the year they start talking about it and now it's everywhere. Everybody's a part of the trade. Where is he really gonna go?
going into this season, nothing has changed except James Harden not showing up to work. Right?
Nobody cares about James Harden though. He doesn't really fucking matter. Like
So,
they make it seem like he matters, but it's more
alright.
about his money on the books.
That's cool. So, with that being said, do you think they are in a better or worse position?
With him not playing,
Yeah.
it doesn't fucking matter. He's no good to you winning or losing. He doesn't actually matter.
About him. I'm talking about they team without him.
Without Embiid or without
Without Harden. Do you think that are their chances better or worse than they would be with or without James Harden? That's the question.
I literally don't think it matters. If he was on the team, I think it would stay the same.
as if he was off the team.
Yes.
So you think they're losers regardless?
Yes. He is like a neutral.
Okay.
With
Well, not
bad,
like
with
my
bad juju.
So how you saying they better than the Wizards? That's what I'm saying.
Because of Embiid. And a better coach.
You just a hater, bro. It's all about the Wizards, dog.
Wait, they coach changed. They don't know. They don't have a better coach. It ain't Doc Rivers no more.
Nope. See?
I don't know who their coach is.
Exactly.
You right. You are actually right. You got me. You got me. I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are anymore. They might, really back real.
Bruh.
I don't know.
Finally.
I didn't think about that. It's the coaching though. You got me there. Because I hear Doc Rivers on the calls now. I don't know about them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's one off the list. Who else we taking off? Who else we taking off the list? So the Wizards could be eighth seed at least.
The Knicks are still better than them.
That's debatable.
Cavaliers
bruh.
are still better than them.
He might be. I don't know about the Knicks, bro. Knicks ain't got.
I'll give
the
them.
Knicks don't have Chris.
I think they're
more.
better. I think they're better than
I don't
the
even
Hornets.
think they got Obi Toppin no more.
No, I think they're better than the Hornets.
Mm-hmm. You're so disrespectful. It's the Hornets. It's the Knicks. It's
Detroit.
the Sixers. It's Detroit.
The Hornets in Detroit.
Bruh, I got 4. So
Wait, who else did you say?
I said it's the Hornets, it's Detroit, it's the Sixers, it's the Knicks. Who else we
I
got?
don't believe any of those.
Who
Just
else?
Detroit and
Is
the
there-
Hornets. I think they're
Is there
better than
anybody
them.
else? Oh, Orlando.
That's debatable. I think they're better.
We're gonna battle Orlando for playing spot.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
Which is wow.
What you mean? Wow.
That's bad.
For who? How is that bad?
That's not 8 seed. That's 12 seed.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
There's 2 playing spots.
You got 11 or 12, bro.
You can
you at
be-
the bottom of the pot. You ain't
you
even.
could be
You ain't
8.
even really in the
You
spot,
could be
bro.
8, 9, 10, or 11, nigga.